when our government officials got to make sure that next dollar they spent is spent on the most important thing. And if it's not, it's a wasted dollar. And so that is some heavy lifting. I hope we get serious coming up this year and realign the deck chairs. Yeah.
You remember from Bloomberg the other day, this thing called fiscal domination. That is these political class of all these countries just been spending money. The central banks from Tokyo to the ECB, European Central Bank, to the Bank of England, to the Bundesbank, and to the Federal Reserve have funded it. They've just printed money. Those days are over, and particularly in the Great Reset. I think there's $50 trillion of debt that's going on these countries. It can't continue. Now the interest rates are not going to be negative or zero. It's going to wipe out. We're about to wipe out the generation under 35. Dave, how do people get you at Liberty with your Dean of Business and find out more about the school? And how do people get to the charts on your social media?
Yeah, thanks much, Steve. Yeah, Brad Economics on Getter. And I should have contrast. I'll post another graph. But if you want to see a contrast, we've exported our productivity to China over the past 20 years, right? We got cheap stuff, but we didn't invest in our own people or infrastructure. And so now we're paying the price, and China's collapsing right now. So we're going to have to get our ducks straight to obtain productivity for the next generation of kids.
We either take action and drive this, or try to force the process. We're to try to get out to the faster Reagan playbook. That could work back in the old days. Ain't gonna work now. You gotta first off get control of spending. You gotta get control of this. You gotta get control of the interest rate's gonna bury you. The 31 trillion we have. And the folks between then and the 1st of January, when the new Congress comes in, it's
risk-free because you get to try them for 45 days. And when you arrive, customize them to your unique hearing profile using the Lexi app. And thanks to on-demand support from Lexi's hearing experts, you're never on your own. You get high-quality hearing aids, plus batteries and accessories delivered regularly.
Don't miss out on another day. Visit LexiHearing.com and get started now. Call 800-301-7806 today to save 10% and get Lexi for only $30 a month.
War Room Pandemic with Stephen K. Bannon.
The epidemic is a demon, and we cannot let this demon hide.
War Room Pandemic. Here's your host, Stephen K. Bannon.
Okay, welcome back. Let's go up to Pennsylvania, one of the bellwether districts. Brother Jim Bobnet. Jim, tell us about, you got a debate coming up, but how's this going? Because this is trench warfare. This is kind of the district that's most emblematic of what's in front of us. And of course, isn't it Joe Biden's hometown? Joe's from Scranton. Isn't this? They keep telling me that Joe Biden's not really from Delaware, he's from Scranton. Any truth to that, sir?
Well, Joe Biden claims to be from Scranton, and he was born here in the 1940s, but he left in the early 1950s. Joe doesn't know Scranton, but I'll tell you what, this will be a message to the entire country. I am going to beat Joe Biden's lapdog, Matt Cartwright. I'm going to beat him bad. It's going to be a message that Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Northeast Pennsylvania has turned on Joe Biden's liberal agenda. I mean, my opponent, Matt Cartwright, is literally the avatar of Joe Biden. He votes with Biden 100% of the time. He's with them on the crazy beat on the police agenda. He's with them on illegal immigration. He's certainly with them on $6 trillion of spending. So when we beat him, it's going to be a thunderclap across all of America. It's going to happen in 21 days.
So all the, Rachel Father's got the top 10 stories that have, as we said, this is the inflection point. So, it's all breaking our way. And now we're going to start seeing the Hill newspaper recently that Biden is a drag on the ticket. In fact, he's not getting invited anywhere. That only Obama, and Obama's just right now going to Wisconsin and going to, who's well to the hip with Biden, given where the numbers.
potassium? Lokelma lowers your potassium level and helps keep it normal with continued use. Because you have better things on your mind and your lap. Lokelma can cause swelling, also known as edema. Before taking Lokelma, tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including bowel movement issues. If you're on dialysis, don't take Lokelma on dialysis days. It's going to be okay. Ask your doctor about Lokelma.
A bed with a bump in your erection might be painful, embarrassing, difficult to talk about, and could be Peyronie's disease, or PD, a real medical condition that urologists can diagnose and have been treating for more than 8 years with diaphragms, the only FDA-approved non-surgical treatment for appropriate men with PD. Along with daily gentle penile stretching and straightening exercises, diaphragm has been proven to help gradually reduce the bed. Don't receive if the treatment area involves your urethra, or if you're allergic to any of the ingredients. It may cause serious side effects, including penile fracture or other serious injuries to your erection, and severe allergic reactions, including anaphylaxis. Seek help if you have any of these symptoms. Do not have any sexual activity during and for at least 4 weeks after each treatment cycle. Sudden back pain reactions and fainting can happen after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have a bleeding condition or take blood thinners, as risk of bleeding or bruising at the treatment site is increased. Join the tens of thousands of men who have been prescribed diaphragms. Make an appointment with a diaphragm-trained urologist. Visit diaphragm.com to find out today.
Step in the game with Zaxby's all-new loyalty program. Sign up for Zax Rewards and score a free Big Zax snack meal. Download the Zaxby's app.
Concession agreement is still with the finance department.
It was in 2019 when then-President Rodrigo Duterte called out Manila Water and its rival concessionaire Maynila over allegedly onerous provisions in their concession deal. The Duterte government revised the contract in 2021 to remove those controversial provisions.
Philippine shares ended Wednesday's trading in the green despite concerns on inflation and possible higher interest rates. The details in this report. Asian shares were mixed on Wednesday with investors cautious on China amid the ongoing Party Congress. China's mainland blue chips and Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index both fell. But the PSE Index managed to eke out gains. The index rose 0.3% to close at 61.48. But analysts expect a correction soon.
This correction was mostly technical, it was mostly just us pulling back from a very strong resistance and profit takers starting to come in, starting to upside this very volatile market.
The Philippines still bounded by inflation concerns and possible higher interest rates. The United States bid to release more oil from America's emergency reserves seemed to raise oil prices.
Once there's more supply circulating in the